Howdy folks. That's how I start on my video. Here we are at the Shawanagunks, New York, and I'm here with Robert Burbank, the author of The Elements of Rock Climbing. It's a newly published book, and we're here to promote and tell you about the new book. So we're going to speak to the author himself, Robert Burbank, who I actually met in 1994. And he was my first climbing teacher, and he taught me a lot about rock climbing, traditional rock climbing. And so, Robert, why is tell us something about the book.
Well, the book is, I wanted to make a book that told how to move on the rock, and not just a book on how to use gear, because almost all the books out there just talk about how to use gear. I felt there should be a book on how to move on the rock. And this whole book has, every chapter talks about moving on the rock, and it's got 2 chapters just on grips, and it's got chapters on mantles, roofs, how to find rests, momentum. Momentum is something you use a lot when you climb too. And I just thought it'd be a good book for beginners, and some of the people who are past beginners could use it somewhat too.
Okay, I actually read the book in 2 sittings. The clarity of the language is very good, and he uses diagrams as well. Again, for the beginner and not the beginner. I actually was reminded of a lot of stuff that I had forgotten, or movements that we take for granted as we excel in the sport or the art. So it's good for, again, yes, as the novice and the not so novice. But yeah, buy the book. Being that you climbed in the Shawanagunks for a large majority of your climbing experience, does the book only relate to the climber in this particular area?
No, it covers roofs, cracks, face climbing, dihedrals, because that's what they have in the gunks. They have all those different kinds anyway, so it does cover almost all kinds of climbing.
So no matter what area you are from or you climb in the world, the book definitely
is applicable. It could even be used climbing indoors.
Okay. And why did you write the book?
I wrote the book because there didn't seem to be a book out there that really focused on how to move on rock. And I thought it was very important that people know how to climb on rock, not just know how to use gear. It wasn't easy writing it because it's kind of like trying to teach somebody how to tie a shoe with words. But I did describe various different kinds of moves, every move I could think of for all those kinds of things, roofs, dihedrals, base climbs, cracks.
And is there any way they can practice these particular movements without being on the rock?
Yeah, I did write some of the movements. I said how to move on stairs, so you can actually practice some of these moves on stairs, get the feel of them, so that you can sort of understand them a little bit before you actually have to do them on the rock.
How do we buy the book?
You can actually go on the book's website, which is elementsofclimbing.com. There goes the water. And you can go on barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com, and you can also buy it there. If you input Elements of Rock Climbing, you'll come up with that book.
How about your experience as a climber?
As a climber, I started climbing when I was 51, and I fell in love with climbing. I just absolutely loved it. And so I've been climbing for 20 years now, and Lou is one of my partners way back when, and I've climbed with people from all over the world. One of the great things about climbing right here at the Gunks is that you get to meet people from all over the world, and I'd say climbers as a group are really a great group. So I've had a lot of fun with all different kinds of people climbing with them, and I don't want to say Lou was the strangest partner I ever had, but
You could say it.
But we've had a lot of fun together, I must say. So.
Okay, how about your I don't know, your epiphany in your climbing experience?
Oh well, my best climb was I climbed El Capitan. I climbed it at the age of 57, and it took 6 days climbing 15 to 18 hours a day, and got to the top in the 2 a.m. on the 7th day. So it was a great experience. It was without a doubt the hardest thing I've ever done. But I was glad to have done it. So it was a great experience.
Nice.
So
maybe one day I'll get there.
There you go.
But go out and buy the book, Robert Burbank, Elements of Rock Climbing. It's a great book.
Maybe I'll see you at the Gunks.
Peace. You want to tell us a little about your paintings?
My paintings. I'm an impressionist painter. I paint outdoor scenes. My favorite painter is Monet. I love to use as much color as possible. You can actually see a few of my paintings on my website too. That's elementsofclimbing.com.
And your running experience?
I did 20 marathons.
This man's a legend.
10 New York marathons, 5 Boston marathons. Fastest was Boston was 2:54:01.
Very nice.
When I was younger, I played football, hockey, and stuff like that too. But now I'm an older guy, 71, so I'm just sticking to climbing.
Elements of Rock Climbing. Robert Burbank. Get it. Know it.
That's good, Lou. Really good. Look at those birds, huh?
Wow, they're right.
Art of rock climbing. You said you could edit this. So it's okay.
Alright, let me just stand here and see what it looks like.